Hello everyone, I'm back with another video, and today we're going to be talking about naming alkanes part 2. So I just wanted to say, I'm not going to cover absolutely everything in this video because for IUPAC, because IUPAC is obviously very large and it depends on all the groups that you have. You have alkane, alkyne. So I'm specifically covering alkanes in this one, and as we go along, I'll make more videos for naming for alkenes, for alkynes, and so on and so forth. So again, I just wanted to say, if you like these videos, please follow, because it does take time to create this content, and I want to know that you guys are genuinely enjoying it. If you do, please follow me here and on YouTube. On YouTube, I have everything much more organized by classes like biochemistry or by organic chemistry or by regular chemistry, and so check that out. Okay, going back to the video. So IUPAC naming is the standardized naming that chemists use, and the reason they do it is so that way they will be able to see what actual compound they're working with, what actual group they're working with. And so the naming goes as follows. So your prefix is for your substituents. Your parent is to let you know how many carbons you actually have, and your suffix tells you what functional group you have, or if it's an alkane, if it's alkene, if it's alkyne. But it can also tell you if you have, for example, cyclopentane, you know that is going to be a pentane that is in a ring. So it also gives you more information on the functional group. And also, if you have, for example, an alcohol, you're going to end in OL or ol. So again, we'll see these as we're going through them. But one of my main focuses is I see a lot of students struggling on where do I begin? How do I count it? Which side do I begin from? And how do I get the longest chain and all of that? And I know for some of you it's really simple, but for others it's not as obvious. So I wanted to kind of show you what I use and what I do when I'm naming these compounds. So let's go with this one. So if you do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, okay, that's one option. You can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's another option. You can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's another option. And in this case, this would be the same as this. So again, it would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now, all of them, as you saw, they were 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So all of them are 8. So what you have to do is you have to look at what would give you the lowest number of substituents. What do I mean by that? So if I did 1, 2, the methyl group is on 2. If I do from this side and I say 1, 2, 3, the ethyl group is on 3. So the one that would give you the lowest number of substituents in this case would be if you begin on the other side, if you do 1, 2, because it would be 2 methyl. So again, let's just write it. So you would do 2 methyl. I'm going to write in blue so you can kind of see how this pieces together. And then, again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it's going to be oct, because you have 8. And then you have, again, this is an alkane, so it's octane. But I'm not finished. What about this group over here? So we have to do that. This group over here is going to be, if you do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This group is going to be 6 ethyl. So that's another group that you have to write, 6 ethyl. So now let's put it together. Let's piece all this information together. So we know we have octane, and we know, okay, what is going to go first, the number or the letter? Because right now, you can be tempted to say 6-ethyl, 2-methyl, or you can say 2-methyl, 6-ethyl. So are you going to go by the number, or are you going to go by the letter? You're going to go by the letter. So it's going to be 6-ethyl, two-methyl octane. And that's going to be the name for this one. So now let's go to the next one. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So no. So now let's check out of the sevens. So if I do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, the substituent would be on 3. If I did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, again, the substituent would be on 3. So in this case, it doesn't matter. You're going to end up with the same thing. So you have, in this case, you have a 3-methyl, and you have a 3-ethyl. And again, we said that we have 7. So it's going to be hept. And we know, again, it's an alkane. So it's going to be ane. And so let's piece it together. So you have your heptane. Sorry for all the technical difficulties, you guys. I don't know what. So heptane. And again, you're going to put the letters before. So it's going to be 3-ethyl, 3-methyl. You're going to have a dash between 3-ethyl, 3-methyl, heptane. That's going to be the name for this one. Now let's go to the next one. How are we going to know? So you can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's not going to work. Okay, so the ones that were 9, we need to look at substitution. So 1, 2, the substitution will be on 2. 1, 2, 3, the substitution would be on 3. So the 2 is going to win 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, and then I know they always say to count your carbons, so please feel free to do so, to write all the numbers. So you can say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, now that we agreed on which chain we're going to do. And again, you didn't begin from this side because it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. The substituent would be on 5. So we're going to go with the lowest number substituents. So you have 2-methyl. You have 3-ethyl. And then you have 5-sec-butyl. And you have 9, so it's going to be non. And then again, it's going to be ane because it's an alkane. And now you have to put everything in order. But this is a trick question because it's not going to be ethyl first. And you're like, what? It's actually going to be butyl. This is one of the I guess exceptions per se. So sec butyl, since it's again butyl, it's a B. The sec, the S doesn't count. So it's going to be 5 sec butyl, 3 ethyl, 2 methyl, nonene. And again, you have to put your dashes between them. So let me do that. 3 ethyl, 2 methyl, nonene. And don't put the underline in it. That was just to show you. Okay, now let's go to this one. So you can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So again, that's not going to work. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's again not going to work. So you know it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And again, you begin on this side because it gives you the lowest number of substituents. So your substituents are going to be 3 methyl. And they're going to be 4. And if it looks like a Y, that's how I remember isopropyl. I always think of it as a Y. So there's a Y, that's the isopropyl. So it's going to be 3 methyl, and you're going to have 4 isopropyl. And again, this is another trick because in the naming, you're going to put iso first. There's going to be 4 isopropyl, 3 methyl. And in this case, the I does count. So I know that can get confusing. So for butyl, remember it's the B. And then for isopropyl, remember that it's the I that counts. And again, it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So you know you're going to have hept. And again, it's an alkane, so it's going to be ane. And now let me piece them together. So you have your heptane. You have your 3 methyl. And then you have your 4 isopropyl. And again, you have your dash. And that's going to be your name for this one. Okay, now let's go to the last one. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Notice that I didn't do 1 here. Obviously, the bromine is your substituent. That's not a carbon, so don't make that mistake. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, let's look at, again, the lowest number of substituent would be on carbon 1. So you don't have to do, for example, you're going to do 1 bromo. And again, you have 5 carbons. But the OH is going to be ol. So you're going to end pentanol. And notice that I didn't put like 2 ol or 3 ol. And that only happens if you're like OH is on, for example, carbon 2. If it were on carbon 2, it would do pentan 2 ol. If it was on carbon 3, I would do pentan 3 ol. But it's not. It's on the first carbon, so it's just going to be OL. You don't have to put 1 ol. Again, that's going to be it for this video. If you really enjoyed it, please follow me here and on YouTube. Please like, share, save, and thanks for watching.